Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Liko and today I'm going to be doing my July TBR. This video is a little late and I started reading some of these books, but if you've seen my previous video, you know that I just moved into my new home that we bought. So things have been a little crazy, but I am back on a normal filming schedule now, so we're good to go for that. I'm just gonna get right into it. So last month I binge read the whole selection series by Kiera Cass and I read the novella bind up. This month I'm going to be reading The Heir and the Crown. I got these from my local library. I really liked the series enough to where I might just buy my own copies of it and reread them in the future. They really did help me get out of a good reading slump that I seemed to find myself in last month. Even though I read 10 books, I guess it worked out. Like, these really did save me. Really good. This right here, The Heir and the Crown, it's about America Singer's daughter and her own selection. So it's kind of like we're getting a second season of like The Bachelor here. It's a guilty pleasure type of read. I really like it. If you are interested, I'll do reviews for these on my channel. I'm also going to be buddy reading Winter Song with Melissa over at Melissa Barnesy Read. She has a read-along group that she hosts on her Facebook page. I'll link that probably in the description box. But this right here is about the Goblin King and is about a girl who sacrifices herself to become the Goblin King's bride to save, you know, society. Or there will be an everlasting winter and where goblins can roam free and like hurt people. So it's a love story and it's really interesting because I've never really read anything by the Goblin King before. So I'm pretty excited to see where this goes. Also, I plan on finishing the prequel for Throne of Glass. This is The Assassin's Blade. I started reading this last month and I never finished it. So I'm going to finish it this month and hopefully I like this a lot better than the Throne of Glass book itself. The next book I'm going to read is Unicorn Hunting. This is by A.R. Hellbender. Roya has a YouTube channel. It's over at Unicorn Hunters Books. I was supposed to read this book last month, but packing and moving kind of got the better of me, so I really wanted to take my time with this and annotate it, review it, and give her a good honest review. So I have the time now and I'm going to be diving into this. This is about a unicorn hunter and her name is Cal. And she comes from like a family of unicorn hunters and she has this like inner conflict going on about whether this is a good thing to do or not. And it's kind of like a coming of age story. It's got unicorns in it and I'm excited to read it. The next book I'm going to read is actually a trilogy bind up. This is the Summer I Turned Pretty trilogy. I found this over at Walmart. It was 10 bucks. 3 books for $10 and I picked up one and sent it over to Melissa. We're buddy reading these together. Although she finished it already. She liked it so much that she finished it, which is perfectly cool. I'm really happy that I actually got to buddy read a book that we enjoyed super well together. We've kind of had like a hit or miss when it comes to books like that, so I'm glad that I spent money on a book that was good and something that we would both enjoy. I've already finished the first one, The Summer I Turned Pretty, and then we have It's Not Summer Without You and We'll Always Have Summer. This is a pretty floppy bind up, so I haven't ruined or broke the spine or anything. I love floppy paperbacks like this. They're really quick to read. I read the first one probably like a day and a half. So if you guys have a Walmart and get this book, you should pick it up. 3 books for 10 bucks. The next book I'm going to read is Queens of Geek by Jen Wild. Now, the hair on this book is banging. I wish I could have some really pigmented pink hair like that. It says it's 2 love stories, 1 convention, 3 friends. Yeah, I don't know anything about this book. I'm going into it completely blind. There's a Goodreads group that a few booktubers, like, you guys watch JG. She is a moderator for that. I think it's like the Random Book Club. I'll have to link it down in the description box below. But it would be really cool to read a book every month with other booktubers out there. So I decided to join in. And I think Jay may have made a video of this. And if she has, I'll link it on the screen so you guys can check out the Goodreads group too. The next book I'm going to read is Confess by Colleen Hoover. I've already started this a little bit. It's about a guy who's a painter. He apparently knows the girl Auburn in here, but he hasn't told her yet how he knows her. They fall in love. She's kind of had a bad past where she lost a love to cancer. He died when he was like 15. But the guy who's a painter, he paints confessions that people send to him, and they just kind of write them down and send it through like his mailbox slot, and then he gets inspired to read them. He keeps them all. And then like the conflict in this story is that Auburn and the painter, his name is Owen, she decides that she can't continue a relationship with him anymore until he tells her his confession, like how he knows her, because she's starting to learn things about him and his past, and it's kind of creeping her out. But the cool thing about this book is that all the confessions in this book were real confessions made by people who sent them over to Colleen Hoover, and she made a book about it. So I thought that was really neat. I got this from my library. I haven't read a Colleen Hoover book yet, but everyone says that the Hooves is great, so I picked her up and I like it so far. So if you want to see a full review of this book, then please comment down below so I'll know. The last book that I'm going to read is It by Stephen King. This is a newer copy of it. I had a really old copy from like the 80s that I had to get rid of because my dog ate it. So this is a floppy paperback, so I know I'm not going to break the spine. The cover looks pretty cool. It's about that clown that we all know and love, Pennywise, and I think this book has this book is going to take me a while to read, but hopefully I can finish it. It's got 1,153 pages in it. I'm guessing it's going to keep me up all night with interest and with fear. I don't really get scared too much by scary movies or books. I pretty much don't really get scared of anything except for spiders and clowns. And this has both spiders and clowns in it. Well, the movie did. I haven't read this yet. I'm nervous. I did a Twitter poll and I asked what book people wanted me to read next, and this was the one that won. So if you all want to see a full review of this book or a vlogging experience of this book, I'm considering vlogging during the reading process of this book and having like reactions. Or if you're interested in me vlogging reading this book, then I'll do that. That video may be pretty long, but I'll do my very best to kind of condense it down. So yeah, thank you for watching my July TBR. I hope I can get through all these books this month. I got a good head start on some of them, so we'll see how lucky I get. I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.